The LMC casts a wide net over the Sound Shore to bring you local event info, profiles, and conversations. Recorded in the heart of the village in Mamaroneck Cinemas at the studio on the Avenue, LMC Media brings you the LMC Cast Community Profiles.
Hello, and welcome to LMC Cast. I am your host, Gladys Dibble, coming straight from the studio on the Avenue in Mamaroneck, New York. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with a dear friend, and I know a lot of you know her, Heather Capelle, the owner of Artistree. Welcome to LMC Cast, Heather.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be here in this beautiful studio.
Isn't
oh my
it?
Goodness. What a joy.
We're lucky to have you.
Yes.
Thank you. So I've known you for a while.
Yes.
And my kids have taken some of your classes.
Yeah.
But I detect an accent.
I've tried so hard to get rid of it.
No, it's beautiful. Don't get rid of it. Tell me a little bit about where you're from.
So I am originally from a town in Oklahoma of 100 people. I grew up on a wheat and cattle ranch. But my grandparents were huge musical theater lovers, so I was the strange child driving a tractor listening to the soundtrack of Camelot. But they would take me to Oklahoma City to see all of the touring companies that would come through, and so I knew at a very young age that theater was my passion and my first love, and that I wanted to pursue it in some way.
And that's something that you just know, right?
I just knew, yes. I was taking piano lessons, and at the age of 5, which was many years ago, Annie was all the rage, and my piano teacher was having me sing. Nobody really knew that I could sing. Brought my mother into my lesson and said, "Did you know that she could do this?" And I belted out Tomorrow, and so that's sort of where it all began.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So have you always lived in Mamaroneck?
I have not. So I left Oklahoma when I was 19 to work for Disney at Walt Disney World. Awesome. And then, went back, finished my degree, my musical theater degree, started working professionally and moved to New York in 2002 and lived in the city until 2009 when my son was born. And I was already teaching in the studio that is now Artistree. It was owned by another company then. And my second day off maternity leave, I looked at my husband, Peter, and said, "I'm not driving on the BQE every day. We're moving to Mamaroneck." So we've been here since 2009.
That is wonderful. Yeah. And we are so lucky to have you here, really.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Because what you do for our children, and I have to say from personal experience, my daughter has come out of the shell with your acting classes. So
thank you.
Thank you for that.
Well, it is just been such an honor and a privilege to work with the amazing families of this community and the surrounding towns, and to be able to provide a place where teaching artists can live their passion, make a living, do the thing that we love, and hopefully give children the safe space to really be who they are. I always tell them, I'm like, leave the stuff of life at the door and come in here and know, our biggest goal is to make sure that they know that this is their home, it's their second home, that they're valued, they can be whoever they are, be fearless, and just explore humanity and emotions and what it is to, live in this day and age. I think that's really important, especially with our middle and high schoolers, that they have a safe place to do that. So that's our intention every single day.
So you're succeeding, because that's exactly what's happening.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I just don't hear that from the friends and family that go to your classes. It's just everywhere. Oh, Heather from Artistree. Heather from Artistree. Oh, I'm going to put my kids in Artistree. Or I'm on the waiting list for Artistree. I can't believe it, for summer camp.
Well, you're very kind. Thank you.
Just speaking the truth.
Thank you. It's been we go into our 10th year in January, so it's
wow.
It's been a good run. It's hard work, as anything is, but very, very worth it for sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I hear a little bit about community program that you have.
Yes. So that is really what I'm here today to talk about, because we are so thrilled to be launching our second summer musical with the Artistree Community Theater, which is the nonprofit leg of the company that we launched last year in 2023, and through the generosity of our community and donations and, some community grants, we were able to raise the funds to produce true community theaters. To me, growing up having done that, that's where the actors of all ages and backgrounds and types can come and be able to perform on stage, work backstage, whatever part of the process is their favorite, and be able to do that free of charge. People don't realize how much money it takes to put a show up, and so we really wanted to be able to have a part of Artistree that anyone could be a part of, and not have to pay a dime. And so that's what the community theater really is. Our first production last year was Bye Bye Birdie. And we had a true intergenerational production of 35 actors ages 10 to 79.
Wow.
And it was just such a labor of love from beginning to end. Broadway legend and a man who had actually been in the revival, John Tracy Egan, directed it for us last summer. And it was a huge success. We played to 4 sold-out shows at our theater home, the Emmeline Theater,
Yes.
which we are so grateful to call that our theater home. And so we'll be back there again this summer with 5 shows because
Awesome.
we needed more seats. And we'll be doing Guys and Dolls July 11th through the 14th. And so we hope everybody will come and check us out and come and see that production.
Hopefully I can be in your production next summer.
Please do.
I just couldn't make it this summer because
Oh.
I have something to do during that
Yes.
time.
I'm going to come and wrangle you. And we were so blown away this year with the amount of people that came out to audition. We had over 70 people audition for the production. Wow. We cast 35.
That's
and
amazing.
again, we've got young ones making cameos as tiny gangsters. That's what you want your child to grow up and be. All the way through some of our, retirees and senior citizens continuing to grace us with their presence on stage. We've got young and old. I've got former Artistree students, current Artistree students, and then a lot of talented people from this community. I don't think that if you saw Bye Bye Birdie, you saw
I did.
what talent we have right here on the Sound Shore. And dare I say, I think this group is just taking the bar to the next level this
Wow.
summer. So
This
we've
is
only had
exciting.
one rehearsal, but it was a good one. So we're very excited. We have a new creative team. Our good friend John is on tour nationally with Clue. So we have brought in the amazing Lexi Ferrer, who some of you might know from her work at the White Plains Performing Arts Center. She has worked for me on and off. She's also the director of theater arts at Riverdale Country School. So she's our director. The fabulous Nikki Wood, who choreographs for me, is our choreographer again. And then the wonderful Zach O'Terry, who is a staple in Mamaroneck schools and does musically directs their high school musical every year and then does classes throughout their school system and also works for me, is our musical director. So we'll have a full orchestra that'll be conducted by my husband, Peter. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful weekend. But again, we have to find the funding for this to make all of this possible, to hire incredible, professional creative staffs and be able to fund that and fund our time at the Emmeline and the costumes and the sets and the props. Sets being painted again by our good friend, Jamie Lynn from Maid.
Nice.
We always collaborate with her on that. But if anybody is interested, obviously, please come see the show. But if you're a local business or somebody that just really values the arts and you'd like to find out more on how to be one of our sponsors or donate, you can go to our website, artistreecommunity.org, find the PayPal, find the Venmo, and help us continue to make community theater a real reality here on the Sound Shore.
Oh, I'm loving this. And I just love the fact that you're actually talking and sharing that information because probably if you're not on social media,
Right.
Yeah. You're not getting this information.
Right.
So you heard it here on LMC. If you would love to donate to this amazing community program, please check out their website. What is your website again?
It's Artistree Community, ArtistreeCommunity, artistreecommunity.org.
.org. Okay.
And if for some reason you're just really familiar with going to the regular Artistree website, there's a link there too. You can always find it there. So
Perfect.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting.
Yeah,
I'm
very
so
exciting.
happy for you.
Thank you. We are too. It's such a labor of love. We were playing like community acting games in that first rehearsal, and to just see the joy on people's faces, especially grown-ups who maybe don't get to do this all day long as their job, and so they get to, but they still get to live out that creative passion of their. Absolutely.
That's right.
There's nothing like being on stage. Nothing like it. If you love it. Maybe if you don't love it.
I love it. So I'm dying to get on your stage.
Yes. But it'll be, and the other thing that's really important to us about the community theater is keeping it family friendly.
Right.
We're always going to produce those golden age musicals or things that are appropriate for the entire family. So ages 5 and up, get those tickets and come see us.
All right, everyone, get your tickets. Let's get ready to go and see that show.
Yes.
It's so amazing. Well, I thank you so much for being here, Heather.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to LMC Cast and being on the show. You were amazing and such a pleasure to speak to you.
Always a pleasure to see you, Gladys, for sure.
You. Same here, Heather.
Thank you.
Have a great one.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for watching LMC Cast. Today we had Heather Capelle, the owner of Artistree, sharing some important information that's happening right here in our community. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.
Thank you for listening to the LMC Cast Community Profiles, produced at LMC Media's studio on the Avenue. Visit lmcmedia.org to book your time in this state-of-the-art convenient location, walkable from the Metro North train station on Mamaroneck Avenue. You can also support this nonprofit media center at lmcmedia.org/donate.